Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Chicago White Sox. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. So the Chicago White Sox are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with a win today.
First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. Getting the start for the Chicago White Sox, Jesse Schultz. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today. They'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That missed by a lot. Yeah, the count 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And the righty deals. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. The pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
Two down. Line drive. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Will Benson.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Batting third.
Harold Ramirez at the dish.
Harold Ramirez.
1-0. In the dirt. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Benson into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. And that's in there at the knees. That one off the mark, and that's ball 2. And another ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Slice to right. Fair ball. 1 runs in. Now it rolls down into the corner. In comes the run from second. It's 2-zip. Not in time. He's safe.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runner at third, nobody out. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
No outs, runner over at third. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Jonathan India at the plate. Found back our way, and that's out of play. McLean aboard here at first with nobody out. Now 1-1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in. Wide throw, and it gets away. Gliding around third is India. Play at the plate, and he's out. He tried for the inside the Parker, and he couldn't make it. But they do get a run.
Bears that allow a run to score are always tough to stomach, but man, it's extra frustrating when that runner comes all the way around from first base. Wasn't even in scoring position to start the play.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. That's a little bit low.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
And here it comes.
Lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length.
Oh, and a nice sliding stop. And they get the out. Here's the lineup for the Reds. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Ellie De La Cruz.
Not doing anything crazy right now, but he's been solid over the last 10 games. And hey, with that batting average, if it was over the course of a full season, you're talking about Hall of Fame numbers. 333 over the last 10 games. 1 for 3 doesn't seem that impressive.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. On to the bottom of the... Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill in this one, Hunter Green.
Yeah, ZRA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Just missed. Just missed. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Payoff pitch. That one lifted to left. That gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher.
Braden Shoemake steps to the plate for the White Sox. 2 for 7 in the series so far. And a swing and a miss. Green, the tall righty, 240 pounds, a former first-round pick. There goes the runner. Strike in there. Throw to second. Ow!
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Hit in the air, center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Singy, they got their work cut out for them. Down a busload already in this one.
And a manager does not want to see his hitters going to the plate swinging like it's a home run derby. He wants hitters to put together quality at bats, play the game that you've been playing and that you've been taught to play with this organization, and go out there and move the line. If you do that, you're going to score some runs. Maybe you don't win this ball game, but at least.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And here is Tyler Stevenson. And the right-hander back to work. And that skips into dirt. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be, because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Schultz checks over to first, and he's back. Here's Tony Kemp.
Ball.
In the dirt.
Ball one, no
To
strike.
second, but way too late. Safe there. Stevenson into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Chop to first, and he grabs it in foul ground. And that one ripped to left, and Benintendi able to make the grab. One away. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. This to third, and that's a base hit. Here comes Stevenson around third. Out at the plate. Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. Singled and scored his first time. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. On the corner for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Reds lead one, but they lead it 4-0. Back at guaranteed rate field, bottom of the second. Now it's the power speed combo. Luis Robert. On the outside corner, it's 0-1. Sliced hard but foul. Righty delivers.
Ball.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Whips it across. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Eloy Jimenez, the next to hit, takes outside. The Reds leading by 4 here in the third and final game of the series. Next pitch is outside.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout.
Brings it in for the third out. No runs, no hits, no errors. We played two. All set for the start of the inning. In now for the Reds. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And that's in for a strike.
Well, these Reds doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They've been delivering when it matters most, batting over .750 with runners in scoring position so far. It's been impressive to watch.
That one hit to right. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Throw into third. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple. So man aboard. Here's the center fielder, Matt McClain. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Fought off foul. Very high with that one. Now 1-2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
The 1-2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Moving under this one. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score.
The batter number 6, second baseman,
Jonathan India, the next to hit for the Reds. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. DeYoung makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Jeimer Candelario. Just missed. And that's in the dirt.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
3-0 down. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Steven Wilson.
number 36.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one upstairs. Candelario off of first with 2 away. The next offering misses. 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
2 outs. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And it's into the gap. Throws to second, around third. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he cashed in by finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base paths. Easy to get distracted, so that was a really nice job there.
And the 0-1. And that's down and away. Runner at second, 2 down. That one not close. And it's 2-1. There's a strike. Two now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. This one in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw in, but it's offline.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed, didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Kicks and fires. High fly ball, right field. Robert moves under it. Makes the catch, inning over. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Reds 7 and the White Sox nothing. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. The pitch. On the ground, out to short. Throws across the diamond. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Gavin Sheets steps to the plate for the White Sox. And there's the strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
And that's outside. And the count even 1-1. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Max Stassi, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Ball 1 there. Ball to strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
At the belt and fires. Runner on the go. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
You know, I always felt as a base runner, base stealer that, you know, if you can get in that first, second, maybe third pitch, get your jump and steal second base, you had a much better chance of being successful. As it gets deeper into that at bat and those pitches rack up.
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center, and we'll take a break. On to the 4th, and now the designated hitter for the Reds, TJ Friedl. Wilson back to work. And there's a strike on the outside corner. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
1 strike.
And that's too high. And the pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Zips it across. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Next for Cincinnati, Will Benson. That's in for a strike. Benson goes 6 feet 5 inches, 230 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
The Reds up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
That one the other way, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Reds down in order, but they're still in control. It's 7-0. And we're back. Bottom of the fourth. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Dominic Fletcher. The line to kick the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Benson makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Brayden Schumann.
And now the shortstop, Brayden Schumann. Slow roller to first. Ramirez takes it himself. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Now back.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Benintendi to the plate. That one's in there. And that is strike 1. And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. And right back to the mound. On to first. And Benintendi is out. 3 up. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Matt McClain. New pitcher for the White Sox, Shane Drohan. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Here comes a pitch. Right down the chute. That's strike 1.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one.
In the air, right field. And there's 1 down.
And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
India in the box now. No balls and a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. One down, base is empty. Wouldn't chase that time. Out there to center. Fletcher on his way over. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Jeimer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. And a base hit up the middle. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And the pitch. Off the mark there. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Candelario, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering upstairs. And downstairs. Payoff pitch. Down the line. Benintendi ranging after it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So 1 left for Cincinnati, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Back here on the south side, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us.
Louis Robert.
Started bottom 5. Luis Robert. Green back to work. Pitches in there. That's strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Next offering upstairs.
You know, these White Sox just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Pitch misses. 2-2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Swings and misses. The high heat too much on that one. Here is Moncada. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. That's to third. Candelario on the first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Eloy Jimenez now. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Righty to the plate. That to right. Benson under it. And that is that. And White Sox going with a new arm, Tanner Banks.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last. So expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity. Right now.
Now into the ball game on defense. Andrew. He's the new third baseman. The pitch. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. The throw to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
2-0. Fastball for a strike. Kemp at first, one gone. That's in there. It's 2-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Comes the 2-2.
The count is full.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. DeLoach pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Man at first, Will Benson getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. The Reds up big in this one, and we're the top half of the 6th.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. And that one fouled off. And a good eye there.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Just missing there. Full count, 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Swing and a base hit around third. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. Here on the south side, and now Paul DeYoung. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
He swings and fouls one off. And that skips in the dirt. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
1 down, base is empty. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Got him swinging.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same. Same page right now.
Hitting for the White Sox. Number 15, Maldonado.
And he blows that one by him at 100. De La Cruz tosses across the first, and the White Sox go quietly. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Not going their way.
Now
staying in the game on defense, Martin Maldonado. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. McClain at the plate now. That's ball 1. On the ground, right side. 1 up, 1 down.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Jonathan India.
So up next, Jonathan India. On the ground to third. Sends it over to Sheets. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Next for Cincinnati.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jeimer Candelario. And first offering is fouled off. The Reds up big in this one. Next offering is down low. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss. Third out. Set for the left.
Leading up for the White Sox, the center fielder, Dominic Fletcher.
Last half of the 7th. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Dominic Fletcher. And the pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Line drive. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately.
Shortstop,
And now Braden Shoemake. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing.
Runner on the move. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fletcher gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Runner goes again. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Runner goes again. Cut on and miss. Throw, and they got him.
Right there trying to avoid that ground ball double play. Send the runner in that situation. Hope that maybe somebody moves out of position and your hitter puts the ball in play and you get a first and third situation. But unfortunately, strikeout, throw out, double play. Good job by the defense.
Base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Zach DeLoach in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Benintendi on the go. Pitch misses. Throw, save.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner in a scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. The White Sox leave 1. They can. We go to the
Leading off for Cincinnati, the catcher.
pitching change here. Matt Foster hasn't pitched in the last 3
Now
days.
pitching for the White Sox, number 63, Matt
The pitch.
Foster.
And that clips the inside corner. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And the righty deals. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Next offering is outside. Nobody out, runner at first. Rips one to right, and that's just foul. And he deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. Struck him out looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Friedel batting with one down, takes a strike. Man at first, one away. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Left field, Benintendi ranging after it. Drops into the glove. Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. That misses. Ball one. Pulls that one foul. Two outs. Just missed. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
The batter, the first baseman,
Harold Ramirez, the next to hit for the Reds. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a ball popped up. And Benintendi able to make the grab. Back at guaranteed rate field, bottom of the 8th. Andrew Vaughn now. The right-hander back to work. And that's a little high. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself. With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That just misses. And 1-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
2 straight.
And down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
Out to center. McLean has this one sized up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
up next for Chicago, the first baseman, Gavin.
And now the first baseman, Gavin Sheets. 1 for 2. Off the plate inside, ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The 1-0. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Right through there for a strike. Got him. That's the third out. Inning over. We go to the ninth and ready to hit now for Cincinnati.
Number 9, Matt McLean.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Maybe I like you that way. 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 You don't gotta change, except yeah, for the better. You don't gotta blame, just accept what it better. And if you do change, then it's cool, cause you're cool. But it's strange when you ain't so, baby, be cool. You don't gotta make up a style. You just gotta wake up and smile. You just gotta not give a doubt about a lot of like a lot of, cause you got a bottle full of that wow. And then it's so much, and then it's so rushed. Never stayed in a life for your eyes to adjust. And some throw shade and disgust. And wonder why you feel enslaved and it's stuck. Mode, oh, change is cool, but you cool, but you're strange. And you ain't so baby cool.
Soda. Ice cold soda.
Another lesson learned while the pressure burned. I made my own chairs in the trendsetter. Yeah, I know I've been through it. I know I've been doing music some time. I know I'm into it. Gotta survive, so I reach for the sky. God, till we're reaching the sky. I recall to come up. I was on the field with the runners. Was on the winning team, we was getting green. the surface with the vicious schemes, kill the scene. It all did a number. I'm a winner, boy, better run up. Was swimming in my dreams, I was gaining steam, rekindling the hype, just doing my thing. I was in the slipper, shooting all my shots with the jumper. My crew abandoned me like I was tumbleweed. I'm out with the old and in with the new.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's the automatic.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
And that one is in for a strike. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That one ripped left field. Benintendi takes it in for the out. One up, one down. In now for the Reds, Jonathan India. In the air, left field. Benintendi moving under it. He's got it, and there's two away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. And ball 1.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Two down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Foul ball. Candelario off of first with 2 away. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Just off the outside corner, and it's 2-2. Line to left. That's his second hit of the day. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Pitch misses inside. And that is ball 1. First and second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. DeYoung. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened.
The throw in, not in time. He's safe as 2 runs score in the play.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Tosses to first, and that is that. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout. So bottom of the ninth, Martin Maldonado up to hit.
The catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Green back to work. Late on that fastball.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The center fielder, number 7.
So up next for Chicago, Dominic Fletcher. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Shoemake stands in now and watches strike one. That one fouled off. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of inning number 9. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. Bounce to the right. India over to first in time. Now only 1 out remaining. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. Hit to right, and that should do it. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
So glad we ain't low-key, dozing, that is not us. I get no sleep. Who you know that could top us? I'm like, show me. Wife ain't rocking with no sign, she an Enneagram 10. Why I need a 9 when I just registered my pen? I was climbing to the ceiling, but I think God misplaced it. They won't put me on no playlist, I'm no good at fitting in. Baby, I'm drenched, living water flowing. Ain't no manifest, I'm reaping what I'm sowing. Yahweh told me he would do it and he wasn't joking. He the difference between how it was and how it's going. Wet, whole team going dumb in the chat. Nobody front, I came from way in the back. We was cool until we went and got